Fun Friday to everybody who has been expectantly waiting. Fun Friday video from me. Well, there's probably only about, 10 of you. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, you guys might notice first thing that I am wearing a t-shirt. This is my only John Prine t-shirt. I got it at the last concert I went to. I have gone to 3 John Prine concerts now, and this one was around my birthday time, December 7th, and actually it was the day after my birthday, so I decided to splurge and get this t-shirt. However, I was also pregnant, and because now I love this shirt, even though I haven't worn it yet, I did not want to get it stretched out with my giant belly. So I waited until I wasn't pregnant and kind of forgot that I had it in my closet, and so I just found it. So this is perfect for Fun Friday. My only John Prine t-shirt, first day that I've worn it. So there, now you guys can see that I'm really, really a John Prine fan because I have a t-shirt. So, all right, so some funny stuff. First of all, I know a lot of you probably heard, but I got approved for the disability, and it was like a month that it took. When we were thinking it was going to take at least 6 to 8 weeks, and a lot of you guys have been asking how they approve it so quickly. My understanding is that there has been new legislation, that's a hard one, that has made it, there's also something called a compassion grant or something like that, but it's supposed to make people with Huntington's a lot easier to get disability, and they have to approve it quicker. So that's why typically it would be 6 to 8 weeks. But we again have just been praying, like this whole thing. We've had so many people praying. So the fact that it came so quickly, it was just one of those things that just felt like a total God thing. And I also had to share another miracle was we ended up being able to get out of my lease, which I just signed in July for a 1-year lease. And the first time we kind of talked to them about what we were thinking about possibly, having to leave, and the lady told us there is no stipulation in their lease to ever be able to break your lease. So she gave us 2 options, like we would have to pay 1 fee and find somebody to rent it out while we're gone, sublet it, and then, or the other option being you would have to pay another fee and then pay every month until somebody moves into your apartment, but they don't even allow that tenant. Anyway, people, when they have openings in other buildings, they would get, so it would be hard, and you just never knew how long you would have to be there still paying that rent. So that's what we had last been told, and so, but we ended up, Mom and I prayed before just for favor when she took the letter down with the letter from my social worker, and also from my doctor to just say I can't live by myself anymore, etc. And we just had favor. She met with the owners, and they are letting us get out of our lease. We're just going to pay the last month here in September, and so it just feels like, thank you, Jesus, that pretty much all of the loose ends are tied up. So those were great things to share on Fun Friday. I also registered for a marathon that's going to be Pueblo Marathon that is on the 16th of February. So I think that will give me something to focus on, especially like, I'll be missing my kids and that. So that was exciting, like, something I can run twice a week since I won't have my kids and I haven't had that. So anyway, let's see, and okay, it's so cool. There's so much fun stuff. And also, a dear friend of mine, Katie, you know who you are, who also knows what a goofy sense of humor I have, has sent me a couple of jokes on Facebook that she just knows are my level of cheesy humor. So I'm going to share her joke just because it's so terrible. I'm just warning you guys, but this is the kind of joke that I think is hilarious. Here, so I went into the zoo the other day, and there was only one dog. It was a Shih Tzu. All right, I know you guys are probably just like, "Oh my gosh, that was so terrible," but yeah, that's the level of my humor. So get used to it, because I'll probably be sharing a lot more of these kind of jokes on Fun Fridays. So the other thing, John Prine song that I'm gonna do today, probably a lot of you have never heard before. It's called "The Bottomless Lake," and it's hysterical. So I'm gonna post the lyrics at the bottom, and not at the bottom, but you guys know where to look those up. And the link to the actual song. Again, you guys better listen to the song, or I won't be your friends anymore. Okay, not really, but just do it. It's funny. It's so funny. So that is all of the excitement, and I will talk when I have more to say. Hope you guys have a great Friday.